Hi, I'm Paul Anderson, but you can call me Mr. Anderson. My students are fascinated with mollusks, especially my French exchange student. This is an enormous phylum stretching from snails to squids. In fact, it's the second largest phylum in the animal kingdom with over 100,000 species. While this is a huge phylum, they do share many common characteristics, like being slimy and squishy, as well as some more scientific characteristics. The morphology of these critters can be broken down into two major groups. The mantle, where the vital organs like the gills, stomach, and radula are, is a massive foot that they can use for locomotion. Since these organisms are so squishy, they do not have a true skeleton. However, to protect themselves, they have come up with their own solution. Most terrestrial mollusks have developed a shell exoskeleton to protect themselves from predators. Bivalves have taken this to a whole nother level, as they have a shell on both sides of their body. While many mollusks choose to have a shell, their marine relatives forego their shell in favor of another method of defense, whether it is color manipulation, look at that, that's cool, or their own makeshift smoke bombs. Even though these guys look like little blobs, they're actually quite complex organisms. Their main body cavity, other than the gastrointestinal one, is the hemocell cavity, which they use to circulate blood. This is an open system. You could say this goes foot in foot with their gills, which is responsible for gas exchange. For these guys to eat, a radula will act as both a tongue and a mouth, tasting the food, and then, if it's edible, will grind it up and bring it to their gizzard for further breakdown, before it's moved to the stomach and the digestive glands, before finally being excreted through the nephridia. This large phylum is broken down further into 8 subcategories, many of whom have specific traits. For example, octopi are considered a marine mollusk, and they have the ability to change their color or camouflage. Another fun fact is bivalves hold the record for the furthest distance traveled with the least amount of limbs, which, spoiler alert, they have 0 limbs. Their radula is also a unique feature found only in mollusks. So, how did you do? Did you remember what the purpose of the radula is? How about how blood and oxygen get circulated in these guys? What is the body symmetry type of mollusks? Well, that's it for this super interesting and super smart phylum of mollusks. I'm Mr. Anderson, wishing you happy science.